into YouTube or soup.
What's the word? Conductor?
Yeah, give me a stick.
You need two, I think. Oh no, just one.
I want one single stick, and I'll take it with a hot dog on it. Hot dog on a stick.
Ugh, I hate corn dogs.
They have lemonade. They have sticks with dogs.
Their lemonade is really good. Their frozen lemonade, ugh, I die.
Yeah, it's good stuff. It's pretty expensive though, if I remember right.
Yeah, it is. It's crazy expensive,
but it's fine. You gotta go for it sometimes.
Sometimes you gotta go get a frozen lemonade and a hot dog on a stick.
You know, this is the first time that we've taken like a full-on request from a listener.
I forgot to mention that the true crime case that I did. Emma told me about it.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, interesting.
I forgot to mention that.
Never mind then. You just ruined everything.
I'm sorry. I ruined the surprise.
I just mentioned. But this episode too, we've never we've done movies like when people have requested it, like kind of like people have messaged us and we're like, oh, we should probably do this. You know, like
we did,
a lot of people seem to be talking about it. Midsummer.
We did Midsummer, and then we did The Craft, and then we did.
Oh yeah, The Craft.
Yeah.
That's different though.
Ma.
That's for my idols. That doesn't count. I'll drop anything. But we did like if you guys don't follow us on Instagram, we did like a little Instagram poll, and people put it in, and I think it was Sean Shea, our new Patron donor, right?
Yeah.
Patreon, whatever.
Patron. Tequila.
Yeah, he put in a basket case, and I did like one of those little Instagram generator things. So I don't know what else to fucking do for these things. So I did that. Did I say Instagram generator?
Yeah.
I meant thing generator. So it's just like you put like names in, and then it's just like. So basket case and rubber were the two. I did it twice. I did it like 3 times, if I'm being honest. One of the movies sucked.
Which one?
I don't remember what it was, but I just looked at it and I was like, I'm not doing that. So
you cheated.
I'm telling you what I did. Like I never specified how it was gonna work. Exactly. So it was between rubber and basket case won. And I'm actually and I'm actually pretty excited about this. I really enjoy basket case. I'm pretty sure, Brie, this was your first time ever seeing it, right?
Yeah.
You didn't like it?
I didn't love it.
Oh, wow.
I mean,
This is a cult classic. Like, literally.
Belial was pretty cool, but like...
This isn't a movie that you just say like, oh, cult classic. This is a fucking...
I mean, it was okay.
And you know who did this, right?
That man right there.
Do you know who this man is?
No.
Well, if you're watching the video, you will see a little image of Frank Henenlotter.
Henenlotter.
Do you recognize
that
the name
rolls
yet?
off the tongue? Henenlotter? No.
Frankenhooker.
Oh, shit. Nice.
Yeah, he hasn't made...
He's a man of taste.
He hasn't made a whole lot. Basket Case is 1982. He started with a short called Slash of the Knife in 1972.
A short, you mean?
Yes.
You said sort.
I'm aware. That's what I wrote, so I'm going to say
Shut up, Ron
it.
Burgundy.
So then he made Basket Case 10 years later. He made Brain Damage in 1988, Basket Case 2, and Frankenhooker in 1990, same year. And then in 1991, he directed Basket Case 3, and in 2008, he directed Bad Science. And I've heard of it, but I've never seen it, and that's the end of anything notable. He hasn't done too much, though. He only has like 13, 14-ish credits as a director.
I've heard of Brain Damage, actually.
Yeah, Brain Damage is actually pretty noted, but I don't know anything about it. So
I've heard of it. Never seen it, though.
Yeah, and in that picture, I'm going to bring it up one more time. We have... There we are. We have Dwayne holding Belial in his basket, and then we have fucking Frankenhooker right there. What was her name in the movie? I can't remember.
God, I forgot to.
I actually just watched it like a month ago again too, but I can't remember it. But
I really liked that movie.
And then we also have Belial right here again. If you're watching the YouTube video,
he's cute.
He's beautiful. I think he is an amazing man, and
Love it.
I'm fine with everything that he does. So, a tasket, what's in the padlocked wicker basket Dwayne Bradley carries with him everywhere? Why does he feed it hamburgers and frankenfurters? Whatever it is, it certainly has no table manners. What does he speak softly to it? Through the wicker work and then occasionally turn it loose to wreak bloody revenge on unscrupulous doctors.
Unscrupulous. I love that word.
One of the funniest black comedy horror films to come out of Hollywood for years, with elements of Psycho, King Kong, and Blood Sisters. It was shot mainly on location around Times Square and features what is possibly the most bizarrely realized monster to splatter your screen.
Ooh.
So I fucked that first part up very badly.
Did you
But
know?
honestly, dude, this is written so weird.
It is.
It's so hard to just say it accurately, but I guess that's fine. The second part is fucking hilarious. Like Psycho. Are you kidding me? That's awesome.
King Kong is what killed me.
No, yeah, King Kong is funny. I don't know where the gorilla was, but I love it. I love it.
He's the gorilla. He's part gorilla.
He's definitely an amazing gorilla person, and we love to see it.
Getting drunk on orange soda.
There we go. Oh, I forgot to mention, I'm drinking a Sour Monkey by Victory, and honestly, this is a 9.5. The 12 packs are like fucking like $12, $13-ish, depending on where you go.
You
tried it, right? Oh,
yeah,
you
it's
did.
delicious.
It's fucking good.
I think I like sour beers, dude.
And it gets you drunk so fast. I love sour beers.
I've never had one.
I don't see why you wouldn't, because you like just hot stuff and sour stuff in general.
It just has so much flavor. It's delicious.
Oh, it's awesome. I love this beer. They're way better than the one from the last video.
Mine was fine.
We're only going to talk about 2 of the actors and actresses because there's only really 2 that matter in this. Like, well, there's also Belial, but he's a puppet. So, so we have Kevin Van Hentenryck. Hentenryck.
Yeah.
Kevin Van Hentenryck as Dwayne Bradley, who is basically just a basket case prodigy child. He's the star of Basket Case 1, 2, and 3 with Belial, and he's Man with Basket in Brain Damage. So I feel like that's like that's like a Basket Case cameo, right?
Yeah,
that
probably.
Has to be.
Yeah, it has to be.
So
unless there's just men with baskets everywhere.
This
is a big basket too.
That could be. It's a very big basket. It's obnoxiously big.
I hate it.
Oh, it's awesome. It's hilarious. He's also in a couple movies and shorts after this, but that's it. Like, he's just Dwayne Bradley. Like, I don't think he's ever going to be anything else.
Yeah, no, you're probably right.
What a Bradley. So we also have Terry Susan Smith as Sharon, and she is just in Basket Case in 2 episodes of a show called Sundays in 2011.
Never heard of it.
There's a little reason for this. After this movie, she was pretty much just appalled with how everything went down. She was like, I don't want to act anymore.
Shit, my headphones.
That's what happened.
Are you fucking kidding me?
No, yeah, she was pissed. Like, especially with the last scene, too. I think I wrote a note about it later, but whatever. I'll just say it now. Mm-hmm. But she was really pissed with the last scene, too. Like, her... I'm not going to say anything now, but we'll get to
I know what you're talking about. I'd be pissed, too.
She was so mad that I think she walked out during the shooting, too. I wrote something about it later. I'll get to it.
I would have. Got me fucked up.
So Frank Henenlotter got the idea of this from Larry Cohen's It's Alive from 1974. And I think I showed that to you before, but I don't think you really paid attention, right?
Probably not. I was probably really drunk. If it was at my apartment, we were fucked up.
We were drinking and like playing games, but It's Alive, if you guys don't know, is about a killer baby. And it's quite possibly the greatest thing that's ever happened in this world. Larry Cohen, rest in peace, very good director. He has made some very interesting stuff. Frank Henenlotter, Larry Cohen, and David Cronenberg, I feel like I just love the creatures that all of them make.
That is rough.
And I have respect for all of them. There's a lot of stuff from It's Alive in this movie too. Like, there's a baby carriage that just resembles it very well. There is a lot of the shots are just like you don't see Belial for a long time. And then, you don't see him till like halfway through the movie and you're kind of just like, what the fuck is going on? And that's how it is in It's Alive. But in It's Alive, you only see the baby like maybe like 3 times in the original movie. It's really fucking cool. And if you guys are watching the video, I'm going to pull this up real quick. This is the baby from It's Alive. Beautiful.
So cute.
Absolutely lovely. So anyway, yeah, that's kind of where I got some of the inspiration for this movie, and it shows. It's really awesome. In an interview in issue 16 of Fangoria, director Frank Henenlotter stated, "I have to admit this. But anytime you heard a woman walking, that was me in high heels.
I love it.
The sound effects were all looped later and created mainly by Henenlotter and producer Edgar Ivans.
This man was like really about it. Like he went and put on some high heels.
Dude, do you remember like fucking Frankenhooker? Do you remember everything that went on in that movie? This guy's awesome.
Yeah.
His mind is an enigma.
I love it.
I love him. The budget was $35,000.
Pretty small.
Very small. The beginning of Basket Case gives us none other than some dumb law bitch trying to like tend to business before he gets interrupted by
oh my God.
rustling of bushes. That's how you would describe that,
Yeah,
right? Okay.
It's just a bush doing its thing, and he's fucking pissed.
It's nothing more than a bush.
That's all it is.
It's nothing more, but it's fine.
It's attacking him.
And he's kind of startled by this bush. So he tries to head back inside to tend to, inside locked door business, and he calls the law. But he loses the law real fast.
He's like, help me. Somebody's in my...
Bye.
Bye.
His call gets interrupted because he hears noises on the floor above, and then we see something grab the string in Hook that once protected his shelter.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what that did.
Wait, what?
There was like a little hook like screwed into the wall and it had a string in it. It looked like maybe a clothesline or something, or maybe a very unsturdy hammock. I don't know what it was, but he took it off and maybe the door could open. I don't know what happened.
Huh. I have no idea what you're talking about.
I couldn't decipher what it was, so I can't explain it to you anymore, but that's fine, I guess. He starts freaking out and he loses the call like officially, and we see some breathing. We don't really know what it is though. Shut up. Alas, it turns out that's the wrong note. It turns off the light while he grabs a gun and then he goes, "Stop there, I'll shoot." And he wastes all of his ammo immediately on something that he can't see.
Me in any situation like this.
And we get a brief pause, and then like a weird mutated hand reaches up and pulls his face off. Wait.
Hello?
Wait. Oh, it pulls his face off of camera.
Oh, okay.
I was like, I don't remember.
I was like, there was no defacing.
Yeah, I was like, I don't remember that. That would have been really cool.
He was really badly scratched up.
I was still fine with what happened, though.
He suffered from his wounds and later on died.
Yeah, we see some breathing, and then like he's super scratched up. Like we see his fucking face all torn up, and his lip is torn on like 3-4 different parts. I think it's 3 because Bilal has like 3 fingers.
Yeah, it's like a weird like.
I guess it is spoiled.
It's like a weird.
Bilal. Whatever. I tried to keep the secret hidden. I didn't do well.
You did not. You failed immediately.
Yep. That's fine. So we now get introduced to a guy named Dwayne, who is approached by some odd character who goes, "I got smokes, joints, bags, nickels, dime bags, gold Columbia smoke. I got acid, batteries, blotters, rainbows, window pane, speed, down, Seconal, Valium, mescaline, THC. I've got good cocaine, Quaaludes, beauties, metangerine." I don't know what that is. Cheap banana red, angel dust.
Panama.
I said banana.
And also you said acid, batteries, blotters. He's got batteries.
Yes.
He's a one-stop shop.
Check it out, man. Tranquilizers, Anabuse, lithium, Thai sticks, methadone, rock red, junk, morphine. What do you want, some girls? I got some nice... What the fuck is wrong with you anyway? That's because the whole time, Dwayne is just walking away casually.
With his basket.
With the basket in hand, and he's doing a great job at ignoring this guy, and eventually he just kind of fades off into the night.
We need to talk about Dwayne's hair.
Dwayne's hair. Okay.
What is it?
Wonderful. Go on.
Can you? Back when you asked me if you should get a perm, you should get a perm, and you should do your hair like that.
That's what I've been saying. You're out of the shot.
No, I'm not. Here. I never left.
We started leaning back, so I think we're kind of farther back than we should be now.
We got comfortable.
I know.
Damn it.
Let's just lean up and continue. Ah, yes.
Continuing.
So, Dwayne sees the Hotel Broslin and decides to check it out. And the guys are being like super out there and abrasive, and Dwayne's like, "I'm alone," and one of the guys like, "All alone in this world." And the other guy asks him what's in the basket, and he's like, "Clothes?"
Clothes? Like a question?
And it's like, there's alcohol hidden up in there.
Me and Miguel watched like the first like 20 minutes of this together, and then I finished it this morning. But the whole time that this fucking conversation was going on, it was just the camera was just flipping on whoever was talking. And I hate shots like that. Like, I hate them, but it's kind of just like, it makes me feel weird.
I like it.
It makes me feel very uncomfortable.
I like everything about this movie, spoiler alert. It's pretty fucking awesome. It's hilarious. I like Frankenhooker more, I will say that. But this is a very fun movie.
I like Frankenhooker way more.
That's an awesome movie. It's hard to top it.
Yeah.
So he's about to leave, and the main worker, mustache guy, asks for his payment, and Dwayne pulls out like this huge fucking wad of cash.
It's like I thought it was a pair of socks at first. It was so big. Like,
it was giant. And you know what? Henenlotter said this was the entire budget of the movie.
Oh shit.
And I don't know if that's true. I think that I feel like that was probably the like remaining budget of the movie, because I don't think that was $35,000. Do you?
$35,000.
Maybe, I guess, but I don't think so. I tried like thinking about like I was looking at, because I saw that fact before I watched the movie, so I saw the wad of cash and I was like, well, before I rewatched the movie, I didn't remember what it looked like, and I was like, I don't know if that's 35,000. Like maybe it's like after they did like the practical effects shit and already got that done, they were like using it for whatever else, because this is an earlier shot.
See, I've had 6,000 in cash in my hand before.
Yeah,
and that's what that looked like.
Yeah, probably.
So 30,000 would be a lot more than that.
Yeah, I've had like 10,000 at a time, and like it looked. I feel like it was thicker than that.
Yeah, but either way, it's a fuck ton of money.
It still is. So I feel like, I don't know. That's just my theory. That's the remaining bit of the budget. So anyway, he's talking to them. They're being like fucking assholes, and he's about to leave. And he gets the payment, blah, blah. They're all flabbergasted by this wad of cash he has.
Yeah.
Like they're...
Well, because look where they are. They're in like shitty-ass the Bronx, New York.
And they're being really obvious about how enthralled by this wad of money that they are.
They're like, he's fucking loaded.
And the weird wonky guy, yeah, he's like, he's loaded. And the mustache guy is like, so are you.
Because they're all fucked up.
I love the dialogue in this.
It's all right.
It's really good. It's awesome. It's just fucking funny, just wonky.
It's pretty funny, but
it's like some like Married with Children kind of just like weird, like wonky, just like fuck you humor.
Yeah, it is. It's that humor, but like I don't know.
It's the humor with the fuck you. So some dumb shit happens, and then Dwayne gets into his apartment and he starts feeding hamburgers to something in the basket that's like making absolutely insane, and just like they're eating and slobbering noises. It's like Cookie Monster like crunching on a cookie,
it's
like
gross
close
sounding,
up,
dude.
and then also slobbering.
Yeah, God, it's a mess. There's like bread flying out of the fucking basket, like going all over the room because he's eating so fast.
Oh, that's a good thing.
Yeah, that's how you eat.
You're not wrong. So he proceeds to pull out a bloody manila folder out of his bag.
Suspicious.
And he's like, damn, Carterman's name isn't listed. Well, Lederman will have the number, like some shit like that. The names are weird. I don't think that was exactly what they were, but it's fine.
It's Cutterman and Leader.
Oh yeah, because it was Cutter.
Mm-hmm.
It was just Dr. Cutter or some shit. But he said something man. I think it was someone else.
It was probably Lederman. That sounds familiar.
Lederman. It was something like that, like Likerman or Lederman. It might have been Lederman. So he falls asleep and he wakes up, and we see that the basket is open and unlocked, and he's talking to something off camera, and we can't see what it is, and he's like, "You're not gonna pace all night, are you?" And he's like, "I have to be up early. I don't want to talk right now."
And he's talking to himself because we can't hear anything talking back.
Well, we can see that he's talking to something, but we don't know what he's talking to.
Yeah, but there's nothing else talking in the room either. Like we don't hear.
Oh yeah. There's nothing else talking, and that will be explained later in the movie, like in grave detail. Just like they put it straight out for you.
It's just like, you know what? You have a question? I answered it, bitch. Shut up.
They did it in a good way though. Like it was fucking funny. It was hilarious. And he's also just like, I'm not gonna debate this. Good night.
Good night.
And he puts a pillow over his head and he just like fucking falls asleep. He's like, all right, I'm out. So we now see the weird bald guy looking into the keyholes of hotel doors, and some sassy chick comes along, and her name's Casey, right?
I think so. I never caught her name.
It's Casey, I'm pretty sure. And he goes, oh great. She goes, oh great. Last week it was dumbwaiters. Now it's keyholes. So we know this guy's just perving around.
He's a fucking creep, dude. Yeah.
He's just being a creep everywhere. And he says that someone's in there with wads, quote unquote. And she's like, oh, give me a break. She's just really TV-esque.
I love this woman.
I think her voice is dubbed. It didn't sound like her.
I thought a lot of the voices were dubbed.
Not all of them. I think like 1/3 of them were.
Okay, yeah.
I'm
Because
pretty
I
fucking
can
sure.
tell like throughout the movie, I was like, what? What?
It was insanity. It was like, why are like when it's all dubbed, I'm like, okay, there's a language thing, and then when like half it's dubbed, I'm like, so they just did not what you wanted, so you brought someone else in to give them a voice. I was like, that's fine. $35,000 budget. You could tell.
Oh yeah.
You could tell what happened. So she convinces him to leave, and she talks shit about everyone in the hotel room, and then decides to turn around and knock on his door. And she says that she doesn't want to bug him, but someone's been like snooping around at his door, and she's like, all right, well, you probably shouldn't keep anything of value around
Yeah.
because someone might steal all your shit right now.
AKA the bald guy might steal all your shit, but
Yeah, and she's keeping his name out of it too, and I'm like, I don't know why she's defending him, but that's
Yeah.
fine. It's whatever. So she says, we should go for a drink sometime. Catch you around later. Bye. And that's when I was like, when she said that line, that's when I was like, she's dubbed. Like,
Yeah.
that's not real. That's
Yeah.
not your voice. It
catch
didn't.
you around later. Bye.
It just sounded like an internet soundboard. Like it was not right.
It's like my mother.
And Dwayne's walking around the fucking big New York, as some call it.
Yeah. The big
Watch
apple.
that shit.
And he has his giant obnoxious basket with him, and he arrives at some doctor's office and finds a very happy-go-lucky but also incredibly annoying chick.
She's incredibly New York as well.
She's very New York,
Mm-hmm.
and her name's Sharon.
Love it. Sharon.
And she's like the appointment chick, or what do you call it? Receptionist.
There you go.
And Dwayne says that he's a friend of the doctor and he needs an appointment. And she's like, I can't. But then she's like, I kind of like you. Okay, you have an appointment with him right now. What's your name? And he's like, it's Dwayne something word.
Smith.
As you remembered it?
He says Smith, yeah.
Okay, and he's like, can you change it to like kind of surprise him because it's been a long time since I've seen each other, him.
Mhm.
And what was the name? What was the fake name?
Oh, it might have been Dwayne Smith.
That probably was. I'm pretty sure it was. So we don't know his real name then. So she asks if he's just visiting New York, and he's like, yeah, it's my first time. She's like, have you visited the Statue of Liberty? And he's like, I haven't had time. She's like, what about the Redito City Music Hall? The UN? Have you had time for them? She's getting like abrasive.
She's getting fucking pissed
She's
that
getting,
he hasn't taken his time out to go see New York. He's been there for like 12 hours, dude.
and she names like 7 more places after this,
Yeah.
but I was like, I'm not writing this at that point.
no,
That's
yeah,
fine.
there's no point.
And he's like, well, I don't, he's just kind of like scared at this point. He's like, I don't know where anything is. So, and she's like, okay, well, I'm going to show you around after you go see the doc. Go in right now. Go.
Yeah.
Go. Like,
She's like, go. Now.
oh my God. So he goes
You're gonna
inside
be late.
and the doctor about his new appointment that just got made 2 seconds ago. Like, yeah, get in there. So he asks about the problem and Dwayne's like, my chest, it's, my chest got pain.
Sorry, guys.
My chest got the pain.
Same.
And the doctor's like, all right, well, put that giant, obnoxious, weird fucking basket that you have in your hand down for a second so we can get on with this appointment.
And he's just like, all right.
I guess I'll do that. And he's like, all right, take off your shirt. So it's like, okay. He takes his shirt off and he starts unbuttoning it, and we see some weird-ass scar on his side that looks like,
Ew.
it looked like a sponge, like a dried-out
It
sponge.
looked like a burn scar to me.
It's not a good burn scar.
None of them are.
Well, I don't mean good in terms of, like, happiness. You're not going to be happy about any of them if you're burnt, but, like, I don't know.
Like it wasn't done well is what you meant.
Yeah,
like
it
the
wasn't well
makeup.
done.
Okay,
That's what
there you
I'm
go.
getting to. No, yeah, the makeup
It was medium rare.
It looked like a sponge, dude. It was ridiculous, but it was awesome. I loved it. If you're going to go for that, you might as well go sponge.
Go full sponge.
It looked like live action SpongeBob,
Did it now.
but down a couple tones.
A couple tones.
Yeah.
A couple notches.
So he leaves, and the chick asks if the doctor was surprised. He's like, "Oh yeah," and she's
This
just
smells like that beer, dude.
a good one or the bad one.
The good one.
Does. So we then see the doctor just like fucking pounding shit on his table and like rifling through papers, and then Dwayne falls asleep in a theater with his basket next to him, and some douche dude walks up and steals the basket and takes it into the bathroom and opens it. Did you just fall or something? Did I not see it?
No,
Why are you
I'm fucking laughing about the fucking number one, Dwayne falling asleep in the theater. He's like,
Wait, you know what, dude?
And then 2,
I'm
the
gonna
big ass basket.
let me sidetrack you. The basket's fucking hilarious. He's just sitting there in a theater with a basket.
And he has his armor.
Let me sidetrack you because you know what I've noticed when we watch movies together a lot, you don't look at me. You're looking at the movie. You probably should look at me more because I'm pretty sure that's what I look like in a theater. Every time we go to a theater, I fall asleep 90% of the time.
I have never fallen asleep in a theater.
I used to be so good with theaters. I'm so bad with them now. Like I will be watching a movie that I'm very interested in. I'm having a great time watching, and I'm just like if it's past 7 or 8 o'clock and I see a movie, dude, it's lights out for me.
Fuck it, night time.
Yeah, dude, I'm done. Like I'm murdered.
I've never fallen asleep in a theater. If I'm gonna fall asleep watching a movie, it's gonna be at home. It never fails, dude.
The last showing of the first showing of the last 2 Star Wars movies that I saw, I fell asleep during. But you know what? Last Jedi sucked and Rise of Skywalker sucks. So
yeah, Last Jedi was fucking trash.
and I rewatched both of them, and then I'm like, oh, so that's what I fell asleep to. Oh, that wasn't good.
This makes sense.
I'm like, oh, this makes no sense.
Take a sipperoonie of this.
Yeah, go for it. So yeah, but the basket, dude, is something else. Like you're just sitting there. Stop advertising Chucky. We're gonna get copyrighted.
I just wanted to show them.
It's Chucky now.
Yeah, but I just wanted to show them.
So
It's cute.
he's sitting there in a theater with a giant basket in a seat next to him.
I was gonna say the dude across the
He's eyeing him down.
He's eyeing him down, and they made this dude look so sleazy. They
And
put
it's
him
just like,
in like
what's in this basket?
they put him in a fucking wife beater. Like, why would you just steal a basket? It looks like a laundry basket. Like, what are you gonna do with that? But he's like, he takes it and he like runs away with it.
You know what? You want to know what's in it though. You're like, what's in there?
What's in the fucking basket?
What's in the box? So he falls asleep, and this douche dude walks up, and he steals the basket, and he takes it into the bathroom and opens it.
Mm-hmm.
And he starts screaming, like immediately. He's just like, what the fuck? And he runs out of the bathroom, and Dwayne runs up, and he looks in the basket, and he's like, no, not yet. Not now. Not yet. Save it. Save it.
Bottle it up.
And the shot is literally just like inside, like it looks like the camera's like inside the basket, and it's just like looking up at him. And he's just like, no.
It's very
not
point of
now.
view.
It's right on his face. It's so funny.
He's like, no, not now. I don't even think they heard that.
So the doctor starts to make a call to one Dr. J. Cutter, who's having
there it is.
She is having a candlelit dinner with some delicious man, as she likes to call him. And
God, she does call him that.
And she also says she likes him drunk because he's cute when he slobbers, when he sleeps or something, or just when he slobbers in general. I think it was just in general.
Slobbering drunk? Is that a saying?
Yes. So
Okay.
she answers and says that he isn't supposed to call her. She's like the doctor dude. She's like, wait, you're not supposed to call here. And he starts screaming. He's like, this kid has a fucking phony name and he came to see me. And this is the kid we fucking like cut up. Like, hey, is another party. I've been trying to reach him. He's been murdered. He's been fucking murdered. And Sharon's just like, all right. She leaves to go meet up with Dwayne. Dwayne is still talking to some weird breathing thing that we can't see.
Yeah. We have no idea what it is at this point.
We already spoiled it. It's Belial, but whatever.
It's Belial.
I've seen this, so whatever. I already know what it was. But then we see its hand used again, and this time it's to open a doorknob. So it's like, what the fuck is this? Like, what's going on?
It's just
And he has,
it's
but
disgusting,
he has like three
like
fingers
a half
though.
one.
He has like 3 fingers. He's just like grabbing the doorknob. He's like, shh.
Is it like that?
Yeah.
Are they like that?
He has like 2 nub fingers. Like they're like half fingers.
I thought they were like this.
At one point it looks like that, and then at another point, I don't know. When he was getting cut off, they were in different spots. So I don't know if they changed. I think they changed, or maybe it was the other hand. It might have just been the other hand.
Yeah, it might have been.
He might have 2 different hands.
There are 2 hands.
He does have 2 hands.
He does.
So the doctor walks out, and we hear some incredibly dramatic and spooky music, and an entire door has been ripped off the hinges in the hallway. Like he just walks out, and he's like, "Oh God, oh my God."
He's like, oh Jesus, the door. Somebody please help me.
And he freaks out and he barricades himself in the fucking room and he walks toward the back and he assumes that he's safe, and then he turns off the light and there's weird little blob creature that looks like the human colored Ditto from Pokemon. Like,
it looks bad,
but it has
dude.
dinosaur hands and a human face. This is the best.
Dinosaur.
This is the best shot you get of Belial the whole movie. It's
Yeah.
like, what the fuck is
He's got
this?
like these like weird like razor sharp like pointy teeth too, and he's just like all the time.
That was my next note. He has Pennywise teeth.
Yeah, he does.
It's so awesome. And this is Belial. Belial attacks the guy, and we see his face covered in blood, like fucking head to head toe.
It's funny because he's so small.
He's so tiny.
He's tiny.
You feel like you could attack him, but you don't know what to do. Also, you see that and you're like, yeah, you just let it attack you.
Yeah, I'm gonna leave.
What are you gonna? No, you're gonna let it attack you. What are you gonna do? You're not gonna.
I'm gonna try and leave.
You're not gonna react. That's Belial.
Anyways, he's just like he looks like that fucking big like piece of shit, space shit from Joe Dirt,
Spaceship.
but with arms and a face, and human colored.
Wait, spaceship from what spaceship? The
Joe
turret?
Dirt, the meteor. Yeah.
The turret? Yeah, he does.
He looks exactly. That's what his body resembles.
I think
And
I
then
can.
he has like huge arms and like he's like
I think I can deal with this light now. I'm gonna take my glasses off.
okay.
My eyes. Sorry, my eyes.
Caleb is now blind. Good luck on your teleprompter.
Yeah, actually, I don't know where I am now. I was fine. Doorknob, safe, hot dog. I'm around the hot dogs. So Belial slashes him up, and he steals his address book, and he leaves. And then he delivers the address book to Dwayne, who feeds him an entire pack of hot dogs.
Raw hot dogs.
You could do that to me.
I like
And all of a
raw
good
hot
time.
dogs, but only Oscar Mayer. I can't eat any other version of raw hot dogs.
I can't remember which one I like, but I know the color if I see it. It's good hot dog. It's good hot dog, man. It's really good stuff. It's really good stuff. So he said he's going to go and try to find out where Cutter's apartment is, and he's like, I think you'll have fun with this. And he sets up a TV in front of Belial, and then he reaches his hand out of the box and immediately rips the knob off of this fucking TV. He's like, here you go. I think this'll distract you for a little bit.
Like, besides the killing, Belial is a fucking mood. It's just destroys everything.
He's so you. He's so quick to react to everything. He's just like, he wants to attack the world.
He's just pissed, that he was made this way.
He's not mad about that. He's mad that he was separated.
Yeah.
But we'll get to that
Yeah.
in the very distinct explanation.
Yes.
So now
very distinct.
it's all smooth jazz and good times, baby.
Smooth jazzing, baby.
That's all you need. I'm trying to move this beer somewhere. I won't knock it down, but it's not working.
You want to put it over here?
Maybe. Dwayne has a confession, and he's like, I didn't want to explore the city. I just wanted to be with you. And she's like, oh, you dummy. I wanted to do that too. And she's like, don't they have girls up in the city?
Nope. Fresh out of girls.
And she calls them a dying breed, and then they start making out.
Like, hard.
Hardcore.
Like, it's...
Can you do an explanation of it?
Oh my God, dude. Their mouths are like this. But, like, somehow they're, like, super making out, and it's fucking gross because Dwayne's hair is a monstrosity. What are you looking for?
Oh, I have it. And there's so much tongue.
It's very uncomfortable. She wasn't bad looking, but Dwayne, on the other hand, is very bad looking.
She's pretty good looking. She's not an actor anymore.
I'm making a lot of noise. I'm sorry.
Well, so somehow Belial immediately feels this bone approaching. What? Oh, his boner. His boner. Belial feels Dwayne's boner because they're making out.
Oh, you're right. I forgot they have like
yeah. I was like
telekinesis.
So the whole
connection or
the
some
whole
shit.
thing with Belial and Dwayne is that Belial has this connection to Dwayne, and he can feel like everything he's thinking and everything he's feeling, but Dwayne can't feel him.
He can sometimes.
Sometimes later we'll get into that.
Yeah.
And we'll do a better explanation of that in a little bit because he does a pretty solid one. So he freaks the fuck out when he feels this boner. And he belligerently starts screaming, and he fucking breaks the TV, like throws a lamp at it, right?
His fucking screams, dude.
Terrifying.
They are literally blood fucking curdling. Like, it's insane. I had to turn it down. I was like, I can't stand to listen to this any longer, dude. It was crazy sounding.
And he jumps down, he throws a chair at the wall, and he fucking pulls drawers out of the dresser, and it's hilarious. Dude, this is all like claymation shot for shot. Like, you know when they do
It's
like the
so
pausing
funny.
and it's kind of like them moving around, but you could tell they didn't want to do all of it
Because he's just like,
because you know when you do claymation, you have to do it shot for shot, like when them moving very slightly for it to look good. It's like thousands and thousands of shots.
yeah.
I'm pretty sure they did like a few hundred because it's kind of like him moving
Yeah.
like very awkwardly, and then
But
it's him
fast.
and when he grabs the dresser, it looks like they pull a fake dresser out, like it might have made that claymation too.
Yeah.
I'm not sure on that 100%, but
I'll
it
have
looks
to go
like
back and look at that.
it might have been, but then it does a shot like where it's facing outwards to the other side of the room, and he grabs the full dresser, and you could tell someone's just throwing the dresser like at the bed in the back. It's so fucking awesome. Like, I love it.
I remember, like, I looked down for a split second, and this is when, like, Belial was fucking, like, slithering all around the room, like, fucking shit up, and I was like, wait, what? Why is he moving like that?
It was incredible.
It was pretty fucking cool.
He is a slippery snake.
Ew.
And this entire time, the community is just sitting at like the apartment community. It's like apartment hotel. I don't know what it is because
It's a hotel.
But he said he wanted to rent a few days, and then other people live there. Like everyone like knows each other there.
You can live at a hotel.
Yeah, you can. So I guess.
And
whatever.
it's like $20 a day, so why not?
Is it still like that?
No.
Okay. How much is it now if you want to live
Probably
in a
like
hotel day by
60
day?
bucks
That's
a day.
so much.
Yeah.
Well, is it?
Huh?
I'll live in a hotel. I'm gonna go rent a hotel.
If it has a kitchen in it, I will, but
True. So they're all sitting outside the room. They're listening in and trying to figure out like what to do because they just hear all this like just insane screaming. They're like, I don't know what's happening.
this is like wailing, dude. It sounds like a grown man fucking getting murdered.
It's awesome. And Belial doesn't stop, and he pulls out the bloody manila folder and he tosses it everywhere and just starts like literally shaking the bed. Dude, he's holding the bed and he's just pounding it up and down like he's just trying to make noise.
He's fucking pissed, dude.
He's not even breaking shit at this point. He's just trying to make noise.
Yeah.
It's really awesome.
Trying to get found and kill some more bitches.
He's pretty much like the kid in their room that's just like pissed off at their parent. They're just like,
But a demon rock with arms.
Don't make fun of his disability.
I can make fun of him however I
So
want. He's fictional.
the manager gets don't talk to him like that. The manager gets called up and he just goes inside of his box and everyone heads inside and sees the absolute mess. Like he just crawls in his box and just closes it. He's just like "Ah." It's
back
funny
into the box.
because everyone was outside the room too, like banging and stuff and making noise.
Yeah.
He didn't care.
He didn't give a shit. He still fucking was screaming and throwing shit
But
everywhere.
then he somehow knew when the manager was coming and he was like,
You know what would have killed
I'm
me?
out.
If he like jumped off the bed. If they would have shown that would have fucking took me out, dude.
what if he was jumping on it like and singing like the like the Three Little Monkeys song, whatever it is?
That would have been great. I would have loved that. I
It
would
was-
have paid money for that.
It was playing in the background, but like horror music.
Jesus Christ.
That'd be amazing. Sequel.
Maybe it's in the special features.
There's 2 sequels. I haven't seen them yet.
Yeah, I know. Me neither. I was
I'm,
looking at that.
I'm hoping for it. The third one has Belial in a car. It's like a Belial mobile. So I think
Sounds promising.
should we just do Basket Case 2 and 3 the next couple weeks?
Maybe.
We've never actually gone through a whole series
We
yet. I've
haven't.
realized
We've
that.
done like 3 and then 1s.
We've just done parts.
And I don't think we've ever done a part 2.
Have we not? Have we never done a part 2? Dude, I hate part 2s except for like Friday the 13th part 2.
No, we've never done a part 2.
Ever?
Ever.
We did Terrifier. That's a part 2 of All Hallows.
Oh, you're right.
So we did some kind of, but we should finish a series soon.
Yeah, we should do that.
We're going to do, by the way, we're going to do like a director, or no, you want to do creatures, huh?
Yeah.
I want to do a director month after that too, and then like an actor month.
Okay.
We're going to do like 4 episodes of what? You want to do sharks?
Yeah, sharks.
I'm pretty down with sharks.
Sharks are cool.
Let's do that sidetrack. Let's do that list real quick right now.
Oh God.
Are you down?
You have it?
No. Like, do you want to? Let's figure out the list right now.
Okay.
We're gonna have to do Jaws. We have to do Jaws. Should we just be an asshole again and then skip the first Jaws and go straight to like Cruel Jaws or something?
I have never seen any of the other Jaws.
The first
ever.
couple are like I think the second one's good if I remember right, and then the rest of them are just not good.
Mm.
Yeah.
I've only seen the first
There's
one.
some that are not made by the same people, and it's just it's
Oh, God.
ridiculous. No, we'll do Jaws. We'll do Jaws. Should we do Sharknado or is that something else? We have to do Shark Exorcist.
I guess. And then we have to do Sharknado.
We have to?
We have to.
Okay, so Sharknado, because it'll probably be for... We'll do this, next month?
Yeah.
Where's my phone now, or where's yours? I have
There's
mine.
20
we need to see how
days in February this year.
We need to see how many fucking Mondays are next month.
Oh, there you go.
There's 4 Mondays. Okay, so there's 4.
So we'll do 4. We need one more.
Sharknado, Shark Exorcist, Jaws. Do you have any other shark movies in mind?
There's 47 meters down, but I don't want to talk about that movie.
No, I want to do something ridiculous. I want to do something that I haven't seen. Let's go ahead and figure out what shark movie we're doing. There's like one I think there's like a lava shark thing. Oh wait, no, that's a lava tarantula.
Isn't there we can do Shark Attack. That looks promising.
That's not cool enough. There's a lot of shark movies out here. There might be some,
Night.
Might be Shark Night, like a night.
Sand Sharks.
Sand Sharks that sounds like Tremors though.
Mega Shark versus who?
There's Jersey Shore Shark Attack. There's Sharktopus.
Ooh.
I'm not opposed to Sharktopus.
Ice Sharks.
Dino Shark. That looks like a T-Rex shark.
Good.
There's Ice Shark. Did you just say that?
Yeah, that's what I was looking at.
Mega Shark versus Mecha Shark.
I've seen Deep Blue Sea once. I had it on VHS.
There's Psycho Shark.
Raging Sharks.
Open Water Shark Attack.
Open Water is actually pretty good, but I don't want to cover it.
Okay, so that's pretty much the end of these ones that are just popping up on Google. I'm not gonna look deeper into this. Okay, so I'm gonna say, oh, there's Mega Shark versus Giant Octopus. Oh wait, that's not Sharktopus though. That's not as cool. Okay, so I'm gonna say between Sand Sharks, Jersey Shore Shark Attack.
Hold on, you're missing something.
Oh,
Sharkansaw Woman's Prison.
That's interesting. Massacre.
Oh, Massacre.
The Massacre kind of ruins it for me. Okay, so Shark Prison, Sand Shark, Jersey Shore, Sharktopus. These are whatever. Those are whatever. Yeah, so let's do it between those 4.
You don't want to do the Shallows? That came out recently. We don't have any recent movies on there.
The Shallows? No, I don't want to.
I heard that one was terrible.
I want to do older shark movies. That sound more fun.
Okay.
That sound a lot more fun to me. Dino Shark, Shark Prison, Sand Shark, Sharktopus. Let's weigh the options.
Okay.
Let's weigh the options. What are the pros of Sharktopus?
Pros. You get a shark and an octopus. It looks like it's connected.
Merged. It's merged, yes.
Yeah, it looks like it's yeah. So that's a pro. No cons there, obviously. We already got Shark Exorcist on there. I haven't seen that one yet.
It's terrible. There's some good parts.
What was the other ones?
Okay, what are the pros of Snow Shark?
Snow Shark.
That gives me the Thing vibes while being a shark. It's a cold shark, so I don't know how cold sharks like to be, so I will hopefully it answers that question. I'll get to see how cold sharks get to be.
I'm intrigued by sand sharks. I want to see these sharks on land.
I'm intrigued by that, but I feel like it's going to be a Tremors ripoff, but with sharks, and then I'm going to be bored.
Tremors was my favorite movie as a kid.
I don't want to look at Kevin Bacon, and I know this isn't going to have Kevin Bacon, but I feel like
movie, dude.
A Kevin Bacon ripoff is going to be worse than actual Kevin Bacon. So
Kevin Bacon's not that bad.
I'm gonna put cons on Sand Shark so far.
Okay.
What do you think about Shark Prison?
Sharkansaw Woman's Prison?
Yes.
I'm down. Sounds great.
What are the pros?
Sharkansaw.
And feminist and prison.
Yeah.
Okay. What about Jersey Shore Shark Attack?
If there's not Pauly D in it, I don't want to see it.
This actually has the most interesting title, I'm not gonna lie. It doesn't
really?
not.
Sharkansaw Woman's Prison Massacre doesn't.
That does.
It's not appealing to you.
Wait, hold on. Jersey Shore.
No, that's just Jersey Shore.
Oh, wait a second.
Wait a minute.
No.
Oh, that's not the cast of Jersey Shore.
I want to see this.
I think we got it covered.
Oh my God, look at this hair.
Have you never seen Jersey Shore?
No, I have, but look at this hair. Like, it's in a shark movie. I think we have to do this one, right?
Okay, yeah, we'll do Jersey Shore Shark Attack.
Because I
Sure.
think, can we take another one off? We could take off Sharknado and do one of the other ones, because those ones sound a little more interesting. Everyone's seen Sharknado, and it's not that fun. Like, I know it's like a shark movie that everyone knows, but
Can
like,
we do
it's not that fun.
Sand Sharks then?
That's gonna be your vote?
Either that or Shark Inside Woman's Prison.
Really? Not even the Sharktopus?
No, I don't want to watch the Sharktopus.
Or the Snow Shark?
I don't want to see that either.
Okay, well, if you're gonna go between those, I'm gonna vote for the Women's Prison. You can pick based off of that.
I'll do that. Yeah, we'll do that one.
Do you want to do that?
Yeah.
Because you can pick. Because I picked the what did I just pick? Jersey Shore.
There you go.
Yeah.
So what we got? Shark
Prison
Exorcist,
and Sand Shark. Shark Exorcist, Jaws.
Jaws, Prison, Sand Shark.
No.
Shark Exorcist,
Jaws.
Jaws, Jersey Shore,
Jersey Shore.
Prison.
Prison?
There you go.
Okay. Shake hands. It's on video now. This is what we're doing next month. You guys know our entire movie schedule for next month now. This is going to be interesting because we've never done like a topic like this before. We've always just done whatever the fuck we want week by week.
Yeah.
And we still are, but...
We should go back to that after this because I like that.
Well, maybe, but this might be fun. I don't know.
No, it's going to be fun. I'm just saying,
wait,
like, we shouldn't,
Henenlotter back up.
we shouldn't have themes, like, every month, you know?
No, we shouldn't, but we should try it for a couple months and see how it
it'll
goes.
be fun.
I still want to do, like, fucked up movies. Maybe we could do fucked up movies next month. I don't know if I want to do a whole month of that, though. I was thinking maybe 1 episode or 2 episodes. But I want to do, like, a director thing or an actress thing. Like, just focus on one actor or actress.
But which?
And just go through. I don't know. Just, like, we'll make a pick. Like, you pick the director, or I'll pick the director, and then you pick the actress.
Okay.
You can pick the actor or actress. I'll pick the director, because there's some directors I want to go through.
Can you mute my mic?
Yeah. So we'll do that. Let's go ahead and get back to this movie. I know we kind of went off of this very far, but I think that was a conversation that needed to happen. So anyway, everyone's worried about the fact that like everything is destroyed, but no one's around, and the bald guy sees this huge fucking pile of cash, and he's searching the closet, and he's just like, okay, I think I'm gonna take that later. And he probably would have taken it, but everyone was moved out of the room before he had a chance to do this.
This dude looks like fucking Leahy. He looks exactly like Jim Leahy. May you rest in peace.
It looks like an ugly Jim Leahy. Jim Leahy looks better.
Jim Leahy's a beautiful man.
He is. So everyone else leaves, and bald bitch MacGyver, he MacGyvers himself into Dwayne's room. He is not MacGyver, but he MacGyvers.
He MacGyvered.
He MacGyvers himself into Dwayne's room, and he grabs this pile of money, and he starts to search around the room for other belongings.
Yeah.
And he opens the basket, and Belial hops out and attacks the bald bitch. And get this, Dwayne feels it. So, this is where, like, Dwayne's feeling some stuff now.
Well, he, like, mid-makeout sesh with his hot girlfriend.
And he starts twitching and freaking out, and he goes, like, get back! And he fucking just runs away and just, like, leaves her at this beach on New York. Why is there a beach on New York? In New York. Are there beaches there?
Yes. There's an island.
Never been. Can you talk about beaches for a second?
There's an island in New York, I think. Is there? Huh. You guys tell me. I'm pretty sure there is, because I think that's where the fucking Statue of Liberty is, no?
Well, I mean, the United States kind of ends around there.
Does it? I'm going to pull up a map.
Close to there. Bring up your map. The globe is, I don't know, it's somewhere. I forgot where I put it.
Nice. You lost our fucking globe. That was our golden globe.
Our guide to the world.
Our map of the world.
So he gets fucking like destroyed and whatnot. They get inside of the room and they find bald bitch just slashed to pieces in another room.
Oh.
And what?
New York City has 14 miles of beaches.
That's a lot of beaches. So everyone gets inside of the room and they find him slashed to pieces and huge gashes in his face. Like, they actually look really cool.
They do.
And the window's open, so they kind of think that someone, snuck in and then like snuck out. And Dwayne gets home, and he's surrounded by people, and they tell him the news. And he grabs Sharon. He's like, you need to leave. They killed him. And she's like, who killed him? He's like, I don't know, but I don't want them killing you. And he grabs her and throws her.
He fucking, first of all, he, like, pins her up against this wall, and he's like, fucking leave. And then he fucking throws her, basically, in the middle of the street. Get out of here.
Dude, he just fucking chucks her like he made her crowd surf. And he runs up
that's what Miguel did to you.
That was awesome.
Oh, wait, not Miguel.
Wait, did he not put me up?
No, he did, but I was talking about at Snoop Dogg when you got fucking thrown.
When Raul chucked me, he didn't chuck me into the crowd. He chucked me into the floor. Dude, there's this video of me and like we're at a Snoop Dogg show.
Oh my god,
and
that shit is so funny.
And our buddy's fucking boyfriend, like I was like, hey, no one wanted to bring me up on their shoulders. I was like, you're bitches. I was like, Raul, bring me up on his shoulders. And I was like, he hasn't brought me up before, so he decided to. And at one point, and like me like dancing on top, I'm like dancing and stuff, so I didn't notice what was going on. And at one point, he like kind of like taps my leg or something. I didn't feel it or anything. I didn't notice, and it was kind of like his signal, like I'm gonna let you down. I'm gonna like throw you, catch yourself. And you can see it in the video where he like gets determined. He's like, all right. He kind of
he kind of does a countdown in his head.
He brings his arms up a little bit and he's like, all right. He does like a little countdown. You can see he's doing it. He's like 1, 2, 3, and he just throws me. Like he literally just chucks me, and I go straight down because I wasn't expecting any of it. Like if I knew what was going on, I might have been able to catch myself. I usually do when I fall, but he just throws me and I fall and I come up and I look and I'm like, I kind of like twist my head. I was like, what the fuck just happened? And I looked at the video later. I was like, that makes a lot of sense because that's what it felt like.
Dude, that shit is so funny. His like fucking like his little countdown to fucking launching you. I've never seen anybody thrown before. Like a grown man, like thrown before.
And this happened right in front of you. This was like a few months ago. This was not that long ago at all.
I saw it happen, dude. That shit was so funny. Oh my goodness.
I wasn't
my
even too
stomach
mad
hurts
about
from laughing.
I thought I broke my toe because my toe wasn't moving right for like a month after that, and I was like, I don't think this works anymore.
Oh my god.
I'm all like fixing my nose piercing on air, and people are like, "You're picking your nose." Yeah, shut up. Maybe I am.
I picked my nose a minute ago.
There we are.
It was an
You know what?
accident.
Let's just go ahead and start picking our nose.
No, I just had a little
This is off topic too. I've already been so off. I'm always off topic. So I listen to the Handsome Rambler, the Hannibal Buress podcast. And I just think of this all the time when I think of just like wacky ass, just weird, gross shit, and just bum ass shit.
Mm-hmm.
There's this one time where they're talking. They're like, "You ever like seen Hannibal? Like we were like going up to a bar one time, and he was like ordering a drink, and he just like reaches into his pocket and he just pulls out like a crumbled wad of cash.
Ew.
And he's like just like rifling through. He's like, "Here you go." And they're like, "What the fuck? You don't have like a wallet or like a money clip or anything?" And then like fucking, I think it was Tony Trim. He came in. He was like, "You ever been to Hannibal's house?" Like he'll just like open the closet door and they'll just be like just crumbled up papers, just like random shit just sitting all over. And he just like grabs something from a specific spot. Yeah, that is you. That's what I think about all the time. I'm like, that's
not anymore.
What you do.
Got a new purse.
Do you have your purse with you?
Yeah, it's gotta be somewhere.
Do you want to show the world? Because I've showed them your
yeah.
disgusting purse so many times. You might as well just show
Have
the
you?
people. Well, oh wait, no, I've talked about your
go.
disgusting purse many times. So we should show the world that you actually have a better purse now, and you also wait, bring it over here.
I know I'm trying. I'm too short.
Brie has a new
Hold on.
purse, and you know what? I think I was happier than she was when she got a new purse because I was like, oh, thank God.
My baby got it for me. Thank you, baby.
I
Love
don't have to be seen with this woman anymore.
That shit was bad, and I never realized how bad it was until I got a new one.
No,
I was like, oh yeah, that was pretty dusty.
I told you so many times. I was
you
like,
told me like 6 months before I got a new one
terrible.
too. It was bad.
I told you many
It was
times.
So worn down.
Every time you lost your keys and then you emptied it out and crumbs started crumbling down, I was like, dude, you need a new purse.
Dude,
like, you
no,
can't
that-
even wash that.
It had like one more wash in it before it was just completely fucking destroyed. So I didn't even bother washing it.
Did you ever wash it?
Yeah, like a bunch of times.
Oh,
I just
okay.
hadn't washed it in forever because it would fall apart, and it was my only purse.
All right, well, back to the off-topic podcast.
Sorry, guys.
So this girl gets thrown, and then he goes up to his apartment, and he gets approached from behind by a copper with a very fake mustache who asks him if he has any animals or anything. And he's like, no, I don't. He's like, all right, well, can I come in? He's like, all right, I guess. And the cop...
He's so awkward.
Dude, did you see he goes to open, he grabs the doorknob and he goes to open it. The cop grabs his hand and opens it
no,
for
because
him.
he puts the fucking key in and he's like hesitating to open the door, and the cop's just like places his hand very gently and very slightly turns the knob. Like, it was very sexual for no reason.
Immediately, if that happened, I'd be like, you can't come in my house.
Don't touch me.
You can't come in my house.
Don't fucking touch me, dude.
So they ask him about the noise and shit, and then they're like, what's in the basket? And he's like, I don't know. And they open it.
No, he's like, nothing.
Yeah, exactly. And he opens it and it's fucking empty. And the cop's like, all right, well, I want to come back in a couple days to check up. Never happens.
Yeah.
And he leaves. And Dwayne freaks out and he starts to search for Belial. And then we see his hand like reaching out of the toilet. And then he's like, God damn it, get over here.
In the fucking toilet, dude.
He's like yelling at him like a bad dog or something. He's like, you little, get over here. And Dwayne yells at him and then admits that he was with a girl. He's like, all right, I was with a girl. And he's like, I'm sorry. I lied to you. Sorry,
I got
this
a
happened.
boner. I'm sorry.
But he's like, you know what? You can't be killing people yet. Maybe in a little bit. And he's like, Dwayne, no. Belial just sits there with a blank stare. He's just sitting there like, just staring at him like, are you kidding me? You're going to lecture me again? He doesn't want to hear shit from Dwayne's lying ass.
He does it.
And then he's like, you know, it's been your idea every step of the way, but I'm going to be there for you.
A brother's love.
So we're back to the neighbor chick, Casey. It is Casey.
Mhm.
And she sees Dwayne sitting at the bar,
Mhm.
and he's sitting at the bar drinking a cup of water, and he has a giant basket.
And he's fucking smashed out of his fucking
but
mind.
he was drinking
dude.
water because she asked him something. She was like, "What are you doing here?" He's like, "Oh, I don't even drink."
It's like, I don't even drink.
So like, I think that was his savior water. That was like, his,
no,
like,
it was when the bartender was like, all right, dude, get some fucking water in you.
Yeah, he was destroyed. So
Completely.
she's like, all right, let's go back over here. They move to the back table and they get drunk as shit. And Casey's just like, what's in the basket?
Before they do this, Casey said something which reminded me of our friend Casey. She was like, I got some boozing to do.
That is our friend Casey, because, I'll call her. I'm like, before she left and she moved, I was like, hey, do you want to drink right now? She was like, sounds like me.
Oh, man, I miss her.
Oh, my God. And when she came back down to it, I was like, you want to get ramen? She was like, I'm going to drink there. You want to drink? She was like, yeah.
Well, not even a fucking question.
Sounds about right. Like, I don't know what else to say about that. So look at this. Read this with me, because I put our names on this.
Oh, Jesus. Okay.
So Dwayne goes, my brother. And because Casey's like, what's in the basket? And Dwayne's like, my brother. And they start laughing their ass off. They're like, and like slamming the table. They're like, and just fucking laughing. And he goes, Siamese twins, separated at birth.
Did somebody shrink him?
No, he's deformed. He looks like a squashed octopus. And that's really all you had to say. I didn't do much. And Casey starts to get really uncomfortable.
You missed something.
I missed some stuff. I didn't write it all
When he
down.
says Siamese twins separated at birth, fucking
It was
Casey
racist.
goes, yeah, oh God,
It
it's
was
racist. I'm not going to say it.
Just say it. Just say it.
She's like, you
it's
don't
a
look,
movie.
she's like, you don't look Chinese or something like that? Or Oriental, does she say?
Yeah, because he says, like, we're like Chinese, like Siamese twins or some shit like that. And then she's like, look Chinese. He said something else for her. And he's like, Oriental. And they start slapping their fucking knee and they're laughing their asses off.
Dude, they're having the time of their fucking lives.
They are so drunk. And guys, if you message us about that, fuck off. It's a movie. We're literally repeating what is said in a movie. If you watch this movie, you're going to see it. So you know what? If you want to bitch at us, go fucking email Frank Henenlotter. Don't email me. Don't fucking email me. I don't want to hear
No
it.
emails will be accepted.
No, I don't know. Just give me the 1-star rating and move on.
There you go.
I don't fucking care at this point.
We'll take that.
So yeah, Casey's getting all fucking uncomfortable. And he's like, yeah, my mother died giving birth to me. He was attached to me and people made fun of me. And I talked to him through my brain. Well, we used to without words, but then we got separated. And now I can't communicate with him like that anymore. But he can. And then she's just sitting there like...
She's like, what the fuck?
She's like, wait, what did I get into? I was just getting drunk and telling jokes, some yucks.
Some yucks.
She's not having a good time anymore.
No, the good times have passed.
He's getting super fucking dark and he's like, we're both messed up. I don't know which one of us is worse.
I'm going to go ahead and say Belial. Look like an insane man.
But he's helping him too, so he's pretty insane too.
Yeah.
They're both pretty crazy. And there's 2 sequels, so we'll get into that. We should finish this off.
We should.
Wait, how many? You know what? Let's sidetrack again. How many more Mondays are in this month? Is there 2? I think there's 2.
If there's 2, then
I did kind of have other plans, but
but
if there's 2 more Monday, there's 1. Fuck.
God damn it.
That would go into Shark Month. Well, I guess we're doing something else this month. Should we like live figure out what we're gonna do at the end of this?
No.
We'll do it just for the video,
That'd be
maybe.
very annoying.
We'll
just
do it
for
just
the
for the video,
yeah.
and then we'll turn off the. But now we're talking for the podcast people. Okay.
Sorry,
Something about wrinkled people. He puts his head down and he starts to dream with gross wrinkled people. And one man is yelling at the baby carriage in the middle of the room, which this is one of the things I was talking about that resembles the carriage on the cover of It's Alive. Like, because the cover art for It's Alive, like the first one, if you have like the original cover art, I think it's the original, it's the one I have.
Yeah.
It's literally just a carriage in the middle of a black room. And this isn't a black room, it has people around. Actually, it gives me Rosemary's Baby vibes.
I did not notice that.
Because there's a carriage in the corner of Rosemary's Baby. It's a little different, but just because, like, it gives me It's Alive vibes because it's just, like, the carriage in the middle, kind of like the cover. But also, like, there's people all around. So it reminds me of the final scene, spoiler, in Rosemary's Baby when, you know, she comes into the room and they're all actually doing, like, satanic shit.
Yeah.
And the baby's over there in the corner.
I haven't seen that movie in so fucking long.
I watched it, like, rewatched it in, like, the past year.
It's pretty good.
And it holds up. It's still fucking awesome.
It's fucking solid.
I love it. It gives me... It kind of gives me Psycho vibes in a way, like color Psycho vibes, but with satanic shit. I don't know.
I don't know why, but okay.
It's not the movie, like not the like premise of the movie. It's more just like how it's shot. It's how it's shot, and the actress. She looks a little like
she does.
What is it? Curtis. What's her name?
No.
It's something Lee.
It was Jamie Lee Curtis's mom.
Yeah, it's something Lee. What's her? It's a name. You don't remember
the name? Nope.
I thought you would remember it.
Do not remember.
Anyway, let's move on. So the flashbacks continue, and we see a doctor appearing to discuss the case of Dwayne and Belial, and she freaks out at the sight of Belial attached to Dwayne's scrawny body. This is still the dream mode.
Yeah.
And he hears a discussion, and we hear a doctor saying that Belial will probably die if they separate them. And the father's like, I don't fucking care. You know, Belial isn't my child, and, you know, he's too far gone. Like, let's just get rid of it. And Belial's sitting there looking at it. He's like, are you kidding me?
He's like, you hearing this shit?
And they're like, I'm not even sure if he's human. And they grab Dwayne and forcibly take him into the kitchen, like, which has been Dexter prepped into a surgery room.
Yeah.
And
they work fast.
And they inject Belial 4 times until he finally passes out, and Dwayne's out too. Oh, yeah, he looks terrifying.
Yeah.
And one of the doctors uses 2 sets of tweezers to remove Lyle from Dwayne's... They're using weird instruments. Like, he's using like
she had like a little scalpel.
She's using like a scalpel, but that's like has like a kitchen knife handle. And then like when she goes to take his body off, she puts it down, and she's using 2 sets of tweezers. They're just tweezers. Like, I'm like, what are you doing with that?
They fucking did what they could with what they had, but...
It was ridiculous. And I'm pretty sure the sounds it makes is just Frank Henenlotter breaking granola bars really close to a microphone.
Gross sounding, dude.
It's not even gross. It just sounds like crunching. It's like...
Yeah, it's gross sounding.
It's funny. So Dwayne wakes up with bandages on, and he starts to look for his severed brother. He finds him inside of a trash can.
Trash bag.
And then we hear sawing noises in the basement of his childhood home. And his father hears this too. And he goes down into the basement, and the noises stop, and he walks around like in full-on search mode.
Full search mode. He's in pants, but no shirt. He's very skinny.
And he steps on nails because he doesn't have shoes on either.
But he didn't step on a nail that went into his foot. He just kind of
stepped on
his
like
sideways.
Side of his nails. I don't think they had enough money to do a
I don't think
real nail
that's
shot.
exactly what I thought when I saw that shot. I was like, oh, no money to do a real nail shot. Okay.
Or maybe they just didn't want to hurt his foot because it would take away from the rest of the scene.
Maybe. That could be it too.
So maybe I'm giving more credit.
I think you are, but okay, carry on.
So a saw turns on, and he stands there for a solid minute, and he watches it, and then it starts falling down a ramp. It's just like
was rigged.
It's a skateboard ramp. Like, you could tell something's going to happen.
Saw. That's what I thought you were going to say.
And you could tell something's going to happen. He's just like,
whoa. Gets fucking rocked. Gets his shit fucking rocked. Gets cut in half.
And you know what? When his legs fall down, like, they're just like prosthetic legs or something, or not even, it's like claymation legs.
Yeah.
And there's 2 just sitting right there. One of them falls straight to the left, and one of them falls to the right. So
they
like, and you know what? You can tell the leg is severed, so it looks like the leg was cut like right under his buttocks.
Buttocks.
It's so funny.
Why did you say buttocks?
It seemed appropriate.
It was. It was good.
So this weird old lady tells Dwayne and Belial that like everyone's gone, and she's like, the police think it was an accident, and no one knows that Belial's still alive. And we see her like reading a story, and Dwayne's sitting like next to the fireplace, and then it like pans up, and Belial's sitting on her lap, and she's reading a story to him.
Oh God.
And then you see her funeral, and they're just like, oh shit, that was my savior. That was our teacher, I guess. That was like their kung fu teacher.
Yeah, no, it was like because it was their aunt, but she was like teaching them.
That's who it was?
Yeah.
That's so weird.
It was their aunt, and she was like homeschooling them and all that shit. And remember when that lady came?
Was that the father or the mother's sister? Did you catch that?
I have no idea.
Okay.
But yeah, when that lady came to like inspect the house to see if she was like suitable to be a homeschooler or whatever the fuck, she fucking sees Belial, and she's like,
So Dwayne and Casey, they're still drunk as fuck, and they're heading home, and they're falling over on their way inside, and Casey drops him off at his apartment. She's like, you good? He's like, yeah, I'll take you to your apartment first. She's like, no. And he's like, yeah. And then like she unlocks the door. She's like, all right, now to yours.
Yeah.
And then takes him in, and he almost falls over because he is belligerent drunk.
Yeah.
But Casey like catches him even though she walked away, and she brings him inside. And then she watches him endearingly, and then he suddenly gets up and grabs Belial's box and brings him inside and says, he's like, oh, almost forgot him. Like, he runs up, he gets up, he's like, just runs away.
I thought he was going to leave him out there, and Belial was going to escape and wreak havoc on the entire fucking hotel.
And that's what they were going for, and then you see him catching it. I was like, that was a kind of cool scene. So Casey's, like, obviously curious, so she opens the box. But it's empty.
He ain't gonna be there.
She seemed relieved by this. She's like, oh, okay, he's just lying. You know, the stories he told wasn't true. And she heads back to her house. She gets him dressed. And we see a boob tease, but no boobs. Lame. No whatever. Boobs. So scary music starts, and then a toilet flush. So she's not doing sexy things. She's not in the shower. She's flushing the toilet. That was awesome. And she then comes out with a happy face shirt on. There's like 7 happy faces in this scene.
There is. I wonder
why. Happy face
why.
on a shirt, happy face collectible figure, happy on her face wall. Like a clock, and then some other shit, like a bunch of happy faces all over. And then
I don't know.
She takes off her panties, and then she throws them on her bed and lays on them to fall asleep. It's like, why did you throw them in like a hamper?
Why?
Do
people really sleep just like commando like that?
You got juices on your leg now. You had a full day. You were drunk too.
I thought we were gonna see like a cooch shot, dude. But we didn't.
You didn't even see
because the way she climbed into her bed. No, we saw her butt.
Maybe a little, maybe a peek.
We saw her butt when she walked into the bathroom.
Oh well, we saw her butt with panties on.
Yeah, but it was a thong.
It's different.
That's all butt right there.
Oh, we're talking about the after panty scene now. After she took them
off. Well, anyways, I thought we were going to get to see something, not get to see it, because I wouldn't have liked to see it because she's kind of,
She wasn't too bad. She was cute.
She was cute, but...
I liked her. She had a
nice body.
Her voice wasn't real.
Her body was really fucking nice, but just like, I don't know. I wouldn't want to... Whatever. Anyways, I thought I was going to see it.
It would have been an 80s bush.
It would have been an 80s bush.
That's fine.
And we'll come back to that later.
Yes, we will. Not what you think, though.
It's disgusting.
So she falls asleep, and right when she starts sleeping, Belial is sitting right next to her, breathing weirdly, and he tries to, like, rub her face. He's like...
Don't touch me.
He's, like, rubbing her face, and she screams, and she goes insane for no reason at all. And
no good solid reason to fucking flip your shit.
No logical reason. And everyone runs out, and she's like, something... is in my room. And everyone's like, maybe. And the manager heads in, but he finds nothing, and he screams at everyone. He's like, get out of here, get out of here.
Get out of here, get out of here. You some kind of animals.
And we see Belial slowly sneaking back into his, you just fucked me up.
Muted.
Oh, just look away. We see Belial sneaking back into his basket, and Dwayne wakes up with a headache and slaps the basket and says, come on, let's get this over with. And he heads back over to Cutter's veterinarian office with a very awkward cast of employees. Like, right? The employees in the fucking vet's office were very strange.
They were twins.
Yes, that makes sense because they looked very alike. I was just like, oh, these people look...
No, yeah, they were fucking, like, identical twins.
And he has the basket in hand.
And they have, like, full-on, like, nurse garb on.
And he talks to the weird doctor that asks about his cat.
She's like, so what's wrong with your cat? He's like, it's not a cat.
He's like, well, first he's like, Dr. Lifflinler operated on my cat out of state. And then he's like, it's not a cat and whatnot. She's like, you must be the boy that I separated Belial from. And then she's like, okay, you must be here to thank me. And he's like, you tried to kill my brother. And she's like, what's in the basket? And that's when he's like, it's not a cat.
Yeah.
And then Dwayne opens the basket. He releases Belial, who sticks his hand like in her mouth. Can I stick my hand in your mouth?
No.
Okay. And he tears at her fucking face. And she's screaming bloody murder. But all of the awkward employees like ignore her until her tongue finally gets ripped out. And then one of them's finally just like,
they're just like,
are you okay?
doctor, are you okay? Like, you hear these fucking screams, dude. She's not okay. She's not okay.
Doctor, please answer.
Hello, just open the door.
Doctor.
Stop. You're gonna make Pepper bark.
I don't know where he is. I think he left. Maybe. I
don't
know. So the employees like finally. Oh wait, no. Before that, this doesn't stop Belial because the knocking's still going on because he doesn't fucking care about noises until it gets right to him.
Mm-hmm.
And then he tears at her and she tries to grab a surgical knife to no avail because Belial stuffs her face into the drawer.
This next scene
Amazing.
is fucking incredible.
Amazing.
Dude. This is so good.
The employees get inside, and when they do, she has surgical knife sticking out of her face all fucking over.
All over her fucking face, and her eyes are all like, her eyes are all bulging out, kind of, because she's like in absolute shock.
Well, and
it's
she's
fucking cool looking.
She's screaming like a fucking madman.
She's fucking wailing. It's crazy.
She's going insane.
Mm-hmm.
And he heads out, and Sharon shows up to his house and says that her boss has been murdered, and she doesn't know what to do about it. And that she wants to be with him. You know, she's just like, I need to be with you.
She's like, I don't know why, but I need to be with you. I've been thinking about you all day, even though you were a real jerk yesterday.
And he's weird.
Yeah,
but that's fine.
His hair is bad.
But I guess weird people are cool, but not him. So they get
this guy.
They get inside his apartment and they start making out in real time, incredible real time, with incredible tongue and incredible facial expressions.
It's so gross, dude. I can't.
He grabs her breast and she slowly moves her arms back like she does she like moves her arms back like this and lets him grab both. Like she just lets him take full control. And she's like, take me, Dwayne.
I hate when people say that.
And
take me.
That's such a True Blood line. Like, that's awesome. And then Belial starts to scream bloody murder, and he holds her down, and she's like, Dwayne, stop. But he somehow manages to wrap her entire body in a blanket.
Yeah.
Like, he wraps her completely. Like, while he's holding her, and he doesn't let go of holding her, but he wraps her completely and keeps holding her. He just fucking,
whips it out and, throws it on top of her head. And she's, fully covered in this blanket, dude.
It's incredible. And then again, he just chucks her. He just throws her out of the room, and she's like...
She, hits the wall.
And she gets up, and she starts pounding at the door, but instead of letting her in, he shoves Belial inside the box, and he starts crying, and he's like, Belial, you're ruining my life. Why can't you just let me be with a girl?
Belial's pissed. Belial has no dick.
And she's still, pounding on the door. She's just like, let me in, let me in. You should just leave at this point. He's thrown you twice.
And you saw what was in that room.
No, she didn't. He covered her the whole fucking time, dude. He had his arms around...
But she was saying stop.
She was saying stop because he was screaming. Belial was like...
Oh, you're right. I thought she saw him.
No, dude, he was just screaming. She's like, what's going on? And he's just, covering her.
Oh, my God. I thought that she saw him.
No, dude.
I was like, why would you want to go back in there?
That's why he didn't let go of her when he was covering her with the blanket, because he didn't want her to see anything.
That makes sense.
Dude, she didn't see shit. He pulled this off in a very terrible way.
This makes sense now.
Awesome way, but terrible way. So she leaves after causing a completely unnecessary scene.
Mm-hmm.
And then we see Dwayne sleeping and Belial roaming the room and endearingly rubbing Dwayne's face for a few minutes. And Belial heads to the window and shrieks.
He's like, yes.
He gets to the window. Yes. He is shrieking. He is shrieking. By the way, there's a Belial Christmas ornament. Moving on.
Is there?
We then see Dwayne's dream team. What is he dreaming of, you might ask? Nothing much. Just getting naked and streaking over to Sharon's house with full bush, ready to sneak into her room while she's sleeping to initiate great sleepy time sex.
There is a solid minute and a half of swinging dick, and it's not good.
Well, back in my fucking day.
It's just, I never wanted to see that part of that man ever in my life, and I saw it, and I'm mad about it.
He rubs her face.
Yep.
He rubs her foot.
Nope.
He removes her blanket and uncovers titties.
Yup.
He reaches to grab the titties. but he moves back.
Nope.
He touches the nipple.
Oh, God.
He rubs the boob.
He is rubbing the boob.
He hops on top of her, but seems very short for whatever reason. And you see him moving up and down and up and down and up and down one more time. Dwayne wakes up. Sharon starts to wake up and makes a very peculiar face.
Yeah, I hated this whole scene, dude. It was so fucking gross and like, God.
Her eyes get huge.
She's like, oh.
And we see that it's actually Belial on top of her.
Yeah. It's fucking, I can't do it.
It is weird, human-faced, morphed Belial.
It's a demon rock with arms and feet. And no feet. Arms and teeth.
And his eyes are red as shit.
They're glowing red, dude. This shit looked pretty cool, actually.
It looked awesome.
Yeah.
He starts to scream, and he moans, and he groans, and he starts choking her. And he fucking kills her.
I'm going to throw up.
He kills her, and Dwayne felt all of this, and he realized what was going on because of the dream.
Yeah.
This is when you see that he's starting to feel Belial more and more.
Yeah.
And he runs over to Sharon's house because he had her address, too, because she gave it to him earlier in the movie.
Yeah, because he picked her up for their little date.
And he finds Belial on top of Sharon's dead, bloody body. And this is the craziest part. Belial's still slowly moving.
He's still going at it.
And down. She's dead, and he's moving up and down, and his face is straight-faced, and also, like, she's supposed to be dead, but she's totally breathing.
Yeah, you can see the breathing.
But Dwayne comes up to grab him, and he's literally like, no, like, kind of like trying to say no, but he's making just weird groans.
He doesn't talk.
Because he's trying to keep fucking while he's taking him off, dude. It's crazy.
Ew.
I'm pretty sure if I remember right, this movie was banned in a couple countries for a good while.
Really?
Yeah.
Because of that?
Because of some stuff
Pretty
like this,
sure.
yeah. And they also tried to market this as a comedy movie for a while, and they took a lot of the grotesque parts out, and then they just re-released it in theaters. They were like, "Here it is," and I think people were like, "What the fuck just happened?" This movie
Take it or leave it, bitch.
It took a turn. It took a turn. This part is honestly incredible. Like just the fact that they kept him still moving during that scene. I thought he wasn't gonna move.
It's so disturbing and it's so fucking
it's
gross,
disturbing,
dude.
but dude, it's awesome, right?
I guess, yeah, it's
pretty
awesome
fucking
in the
awesome.
way that it like makes me feel so strongly. Like
It
I got
is-
so grossed out.
It is in fucking insane. So Dwayne grabs him and he runs home and he's screaming and he's like spinning around in circles with a box in his hand and he's like, no, she was good. She wasn't one of those. And then he runs by the building manager and everyone runs into his room. They're like, what the fuck is going on? And Belial, he's still just like, fuck you, Belial. And Belial grabs.
This part is comedy.
Dude, everyone runs into the apartment because they're just following him while he's running up and fighting a box.
He's like screaming at this box and they're like, okay, what the hell, dude?
You have to see what's going on.
Yeah.
It's like a fight breaking out. Like you have to see what's
I don't care
happening.
what time of night it is. I'm going.
You're fighting a box? Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm going to see what's happening. Belial comes out of the box, but they don't see him. They just see his hand, and he grabs him by the dick and holds him into the air
He's
by the
levitating.
dick. He's holding him by the dick, dude. Like he has like his dick is a leg, like it has a bone.
Jesus
you can
Christ.
just hold him up by. And they both fall through the window because they end up like just scrummaging around. They move out of the window and they fall out and everyone screams. And we see Belial holding onto Dwayne with one hand and Belial holding the edge of the window just like with his little dainty 3-fingered hand.
Do you remember, like, because some people see him outside, like hanging from the window.
Ongoers.
Whatever. Onlookers, you mean? Ongoers, onlookers is the same thing?
Onlookers, that sounds
Okay.
better.
Well, yeah. They're like outside. They're like, I think they might have been prostitutes or whatever.
4 of them were.
Yeah.
A couple of them were just random people walking by.
Yeah. And then they're like, oh, God, what is that? But like before that happens, this one girl lets out one scream. She goes, girls, look at that. What is that? What's happening? And then a crowd of people comes around.
Did that not feel like Frankenhooker?
It kind of did, yeah.
Like the prostitutes just standing on the side, just like, what's
Yeah.
going on?
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
Before they like
I
blow
did
up.
not piece that together.
And you know what? Like, just the drug scene where he's naming off all the drugs, that guy in the
Mhm.
very beginning, that reminded me of a few things that kind of reminded me of Fear and Loathing when they're just naming off drugs, like just for the sake of we got this and this and that
Yeah.
and that. But it also reminded me of Frankenhooker when he's just like, oh, I got this here super crack. Like,
This super crack should do the trick.
dude, Frank Henenlotter, he loves boobs and he loves
Drugs.
over the top drugs. He does, dude. Do you remember the
Jesus.
the Frankenhooker scene where he brings
Yeah.
that magnifying glass to the nipple, and then this
Mhm.
one where he has a close up of the nipple as he's like going to grab the boob, and it's just a
This-
close up of the nipple.
This is a boob man.
He likes
This is a boob
boobs.
man.
He likes boobs.
Can
and,
you
know,
blame him?
It's fine, but it's also not fine because this chick doesn't act anymore. Probably
Uh-oh.
because of this man.
Maybe, yeah.
So anyway, they both fall through the window, and everyone's just like screaming and shit. They're watching, and then Dwayne seemingly dies from being strangled, and then Belial loses his grip. They both die, and they get fucking splattered and
Yeah.
smushed.
Mm-hmm.
And that's where the credits start rolling. Yep, everyone screams. They run up to the body, and they're just splattered, not moving. And
Mhm.
someone takes his pulse, and they're just like, he kind of does like the nope, it's out,
Flat.
it's out. And
His line is flat. Yo.
and that's the fucking end of it. They die, seemingly though, because there's 2 sequels. So
yeah, and then
I-
you said he's in the other one, so
I
that's what I was
know-
gonna ask in the beginning.
I know the premise of the third. I don't really know the premise of the second. I've heard it. I don't remember it, so I don't know it. But obviously I know he comes back for this and Basket Case 3, so they survive. They both survive, obviously. I know the third one has a Belial car. Maybe we should do 2 next week and then fit in 3 somehow.
Maybe if we
Or
don't
we
if we
should
don't
do-
do a true crime.
Or we could do 2 next week, and then maybe we could do that too. Not do a true crime next week, and then just do or the week after that. Yeah, next week we could do like both of them maybe.
Yeah.
Finish the basket cases,
one
and then
Monday,
we'll do
one Thursday, and then the last Monday we'll do 3.
and then we'll do the shark.
Oh wait,
one.
no, we only need.
No, just Monday and then Thursday.
Okay, yeah,
and then we'll do the shark one. On
Oh wait, there's only one Okay, no,
yeah,
no, no.
so
I'm
Monday,
getting this
Thursday, and then
fucked
we'll do the shark one. Then
up. Okay.
I'm down to do that. I
I'm
kind of
down.
want. I kind of want to finish these. I need to see where the Belial story goes.
Yeah,
and
I need to
see him in a
I
car.
need to see more of this man.
He's awesome, and I think the
He's-
next thing we're gonna do, I think I need to do a Larry Cohen month.
Dude, okay, so like when I watched this movie, like I would like it made me laugh a few times, but like talking about it, I laughed way harder. Just like reimagining everything that happened, it was nuts, dude.
It's amazing. Talking about it is awesome because it's
Yeah.
like, what the fuck is this? Like explaining it is like, it sounds like such a wild ride, and it is.
It is.
It's
It's a blast. It's a good movie.
There's 8 kills. I guess technically 7 and 8 probably don't count as of the second movie, so I guess we'll redo that if
Yeah.
they, because I guess they survive. I
So
don't know.
just 6?
I don't know if they're zombies. Maybe they're still dead and it's a dream. I don't fucking know what the next one does.
We'll see.
We have to figure this out. I'm actually excited to, because I want to.
We're gonna crack the Belial
I'm
case.
really excited to. I really want to do it, and I'm sorry if you guys are mad about us skipping a true crime, but I want to do it because we've literally in like the almost 50 episodes we've done, we've never finished a set of movies.
No,
we need to.
we
do that.
need to do this.
We need
yeah,
to do that,
It's
and
time.
I think it's a good time to do it. And this might open up opportunities to do it to other series.
Yeah, it's time, dude.
And we can stick to small series, and honestly, small series are usually the fun ones.
Yeah, they are. Mm-hmm.
I'm really excited for this. We have 1 boob, but we see it for a long time. 1 set of boobs,
Oh yeah,
a long
it's
time.
on the
Like I
on
said,
the screen for quite a
boob
bit.
man. Best kill, veterinarian. Fucking the doctor.
Oh,
Cutter
yeah.
with all the knives.
100%, without
was-
a doubt.
You know that gave me Suspiria vibes. Just
It
like
did.
the weird, like just placement of like knives being.
It did,
put
and then the
into a
blood
face.
was kind of like that orangey, cool
Yeah.
looking color.
It's
It was
so
really cool.
good. The best actor, Belial.
Mm,
What are you gonna give me? What are you gonna give me?
Belial's a puppet.
Belial.
I'm gonna have to go with the hotel guy.
He was mustache.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's pretty solid.
Okay.
I don't know who played him, but yeah.
Frank Henenlotter got the idea from Larry Cohen's It's Alive. I said that earlier. I
Yeah,
talked about it a
you
little bit. Most of the credits that appear at the end of the film are fake. The crew is very small, and rather than repeat the same names over and over again, they decided to just make up names. We saw this earlier in Birdemic, and I love every time I see this in a movie, I am going to be very excited. I need to find out who did this first. Who had the
I-
first idea for this? Because Birdemic was after, so they might have taken it from this movie or
Huh.
some other movies like it.
Or maybe just
Just
low budget
low-budget
movies
movies.
just do it.
I was going to say that.
Yeah, they
That's
just do
awesome.
it because they don't have enough.
That's hilarious. I want to do that whenever we make a low budget movie. It's probably going to look like this video right here.
Probably.
This low budget fucking podcast episode.
Great value ass podcast episode.
It's also a little too tall for the shot because we moved between the other video.
Oh, we
It
did?
was good for the last one because we were setting up. I always said something, whatever. We're still, there's going to be a, we should stop talking about video things. So anyway, the original ending included Belial just walking around Manhattan. But the director and crew soon realized that they did not have the budget or technical requirements to pull off such a scene. Instead, Frank Henenlotter wrote the scene with Dwayne streaking through New York and called Kevin Van Hentrich to get his approval. Van Hentrichflock loved the idea, and it was shot the next night. He was
Jesus.
eager to bring his dick out.
This dude was eager to show his not so impressive wiener.
His streaking scene was shot without permits on a cold winter's night. Balls were scrunched. To shoot the scene, the crew would first clear the sidewalks of any objects that might hurt his feet if he stepped on them, and then he was let out of a heated van on one side of the block and met on another side of the block by another heated van. And
Dude, they vanned up for this one.
And then the van would drive them to another block, and they kept doing this until they got the shots that they wanted.
This dude was just out here in New York cold
I
with
don't
his dick out.
I don't know if they did this in New York, but they shot a bunch of other stuff in New York, so I think they might have. And
I'm pretty sure it was shot in New York.
That is hilarious. Some people had to have seen his dick while he was running by.
Some people had to have, dude. Unless it was like 3 in the morning.
Did you see all that?
No, I didn't. I didn't see any of it.
Look away.
Okay.
So, since you guys can see now that Bree's not looking at the
I'm not
ratings.
looking. I'm
Okay,
not.
close your eyes. Just close your eyes. Just so people can see. So, Bree did not see it, and I believe her. She would have told me if she did. I am going to rate this, or first off, I'm going to rate this 4 stars. What are you going to rate it?
I'm gonna give it 4.
Okay. IMDb.
Shit.
Guess
I don't
the
know,
rating.
57.
6.2.
Oh, why did I say 50?
It's okay. That still translates to the same thing. It's the same as
Okay.
getting a 62. That's fine. Rotten Tomatoes critics.
45.
75.
Oh, nice.
Audience Rotten Tomatoes.
70.
53.
Damn, I'm off today.
Little lower, but you know what? It has a very big cult following. Like, it's not one you just say like, oh, this has a cult following. Like, some people watch it. This actually has a very big following.
Really?
Yeah, it's very big following. Very good movie. I enjoy it. I like Frank Henenlotter stuff.
You know what?
I've heard Brain Damage is awesome. I want to watch it. We should do that at some point.
I didn't, I
can't
didn't love it.
We can't
But,
do
like,
a Frank Henenlotter month now because we went through like all his movies. I
Gotcha.
guess this is the conclusion to it.
Yeah.
Besides Brain Damage.
I didn't, hate this movie when I watched it, but I didn't love it. And now I think I just like it a lot.
Talking
'cause it was
about it is
fun.
awesome.
It was fun to talk about.
I think when you rewatch it
Shit's funny.
after we talked about it, you're gonna be like, oh yeah, this is all awesome.
Yeah.
It's really
that one scene, Dr. Cutter, that's what sold it for me, dude.
That was
it was
awesome.
awesome.
It's just when Belial's first revealed, especially I thought I was hoping that you would like it, just because when you first see it, it's like, what the fuck is going on?
See, no, because when I was trying to rent this movie and watch it, it was spoiled for me. I saw what he looked like. Yeah.
Still though, when you see him and you see him moving and you see his face in that first shot when he turns on the light,
they just shouldn't put it on the cover. Like, why would you do that?
it's still awesome though.
Yeah, it's supposed to be a big reveal.
The It's Alive cover did really well, not putting the baby on the cover, but having just the carriage.
Yeah, that's really good. That's a great idea.
So overall, yeah, I give this movie a 4 star. I very much enjoy it.
Yeah, it was good, dude.
Quality film.
Frankenhooker's better though.
Frankenhooker is better. That's an awesome movie.
Exploding fucking people, dude.
So that was awesome. So let's do the outro for the audio podcast, and then if you guys are watching the video, or if you want to watch the video, we'll discuss what we're gonna do for next episode. We'll figure it out right now.
Okay.
I'm gonna bring some DVDs. I'll walk over for a second and bring some DVDs, and then we'll figure it out.
Okay.
So anyway, if you guys want to find us, I guess I'll plug YouTube since a lot of people are audio podcasts. If you want to find this video on YouTube, you can find us at, I think it's just Horror Soup on YouTube. Let me double check real quick.
It might be Horror Soup Podcast.
It might be. Let me double check. You can find us on Instagram at Horror Soup Podcast. You can find us on Facebook also at Horror Soup Podcast. If you want to leave us a review, you can do that on iTunes. That's the best way to show people how to find us.
Show them what we're made of.
But if you do that and you leave an actual review with words, send a screenshot of that to horrorsoup@yahoo.com and title it review or stickers, and I will send you some stickers. You people have done it already. I send a lot. I'm generous.
Nice.
So do that, please.
We got a lot of stickers.
Helps us a lot. Helps you guys out. I will send you multiple stickers and repeats too, so you can put them wherever you want. If you want to help us a lot, just tell a friend. I should have said that first, but whatever.
Yeah.
I usually do.
Tell a bud, tell a pal.
That helps a fuck ton. If you want to find us on Letterboxd, where mainly I rate movies and Bree sometimes does, you can find me at horrorsoup Caleb.
I'm at horrorsoup Bree.
And if you want to listen to my other podcast, it's Floor Popcorn Next Level Opinions. We have a video out too, and we're not putting that on the podcast feed, but it is on the YouTube feed, and I've named it something stupid so no one can find it unless you search for it. We have 1 subscriber on YouTube, so have fun finding it. We are at Horror Soup Podcast on YouTube. I just found it right now. So if you want to find this video, I'm going to upload it probably a day before this, so probably like on Sunday or something.
Oh, cool.
I'll upload it on Sunday just in case people want to watch this. And I think that's pretty much everything for the
not
plugs,
much to
right?
watch.
Oh, if you want to donate to us and find our extra episodes and whatnot, you can find that at patreon.com/horrorsoup.
Patreon.
I usually do this outro a lot better. I fucked up a lot right now.
Yeah, I don't know why, but
whatever. So I'm going to go ahead and end this audio podcast right now. And if you guys want to see the rest of it, head over to, I'm hitting my mic so much right now. Head over to the video. Thank you for listening. And thank you for tuning into Basket Case. Thank you again to Sean for getting us to do this and getting us to start our first series. Finish.
You're the man,
watch
Sean.
That was really fun. And Sean's really fucking cool. He's from Canada. I said that before,
Super
but
cool.
I love that.
Love it.
Bye, guys.
Bye.
Okay, guys, so that is the end of the audio podcast. It's just us here now. So let's figure out what we're going to do for next. Guys, okay, so I think I've said this on the audio before, but now that we're in video and we're going to tell you this, like right here, we've talked about this a little bit. I'm done with good movies.
I'm not. I don't feel like we should stop.
Well, not like forever, but I'm done with them for a while. We've done so many good, dude. Oh, I've literally gone on our Spotify feed and I've scrolled through it. And we did bad movies like the first like 7 or 8. Not even that, because Scream was a 6 episode.
Mm-hmm.
And pretty much after Scream, we did like a couple trauma movies. And then after the trauma movies, we've done nothing but good movies ever since. So with like a couple bad movies thrown in.
Why don't we just like do like a week of good, a week of bad?
I don't even want to do that right now because it feels annoying. Like these good movies aren't as fun to talk about. You know, like they're fun.
Yeah, I know,
they're
but
kind
like
of fun to watch to an extent, but like. It's so much more fun doing bad movies.
Yeah, I know, but we don't do this for just us.
No,
we do it for others. I know people like bad movies.
People message me all the time and say, "Hey, I like it when you talk about bad movies." Because even right now, I think me and you had a lot more fun talking about this. We're a lot more lively and like there's more to talk about.
Yeah, no, you're right, but I'm just saying like we shouldn't just stick to bad movies.
No, we should. We should do some more new ones too. Like, but for the most part, like we just did Ready or Not the other day. But for the most part, like, I think we should stick to some of these older bad movies because they have a really good following too. People like them. People like hearing about them. And it's like, not enough people talked about them. There's so many people talking about new movies because, they want to stay like in the loop and whatnot. Yeah. But it's like, talking about these old movies, it's a fun fucking time. And
it's really fun.
And we learn more about older horror too.
Yeah. That's always a blessing. Yeah, I'm down. I mean, whatever.
So let's do some stuff.
We are having a fucking shark month, so
yeah, that's gonna be
fun.
That's gonna be interesting.
It's not gonna be any good movies.
I'm gonna still be able to hear you right now. You guys aren't gonna be able to see me for a second. I'm gonna go to my bookshelf and I'm gonna put my bookshelves in. I just got some new ones. I'm literally gonna set them up after this episode, and they're gonna be behind us, so it'll be easier when we do stuff like this at the end of video episodes. We're not gonna do this like every week, but we'll do it sometimes.
Yeah.
Maybe like it's not too hard to do this, honestly. So
it's not.
We might do this
more. It feels a little different, is all.
It's kind of a little fun though, and we'll figure out like we have definitely lighting issues and hopefully not too many audio issues. Yeah, and my camera isn't the best, and I'm not gonna get a new one for a while because they're expensive. Mm-hmm. If I get a new one, it's gonna be expensive, so I'll wait on that.
Better.
So right now, this is gonna be what it is, but I'm gonna fix up the background behind us a little bit. I literally just moved my room around specifically for the video podcast. So I'm gonna move some stuff around, and I'll get I got like a nice center point to put behind this, and some good stuff I'm gonna put behind. It'll look pretty cool. Maybe I'll get some more lights or something. Figure out how all this all works.
By the way, you're gonna have to jump on the bed because I'm not moving.
No, that's fine. That's what I was gonna do.
Okay.
So go ahead and talk about. I can hear you over here. Talk about some of the movies that you might have in mind in the next couple weeks, like just older, shitty, weird movies. Just move over a little bit.
Well, back in my fucking day, actually, I have no idea. I hate when you put me on the spot like this because I have no idea what to do.
Take the pressure off yourself. Don't think about it that much.
Let me see. Older bad movies. I'm thinking about it too much. Let's see.
You don't know any bad movies?
Was Sleepaway Camp's not a bad movie?
That counts. No, that's fine.
It counts?
Yeah, stuff
We
like
should
that
do
is
those.
Totally fine too.
Because I fucking love Sleepaway Camp, dude. I love that movie.
It's an incredible watch.
It's great. It's so much fun. Isn't there like 3 of them?
I think
Yeah, I think there's. We can do those.
I've heard the third one is just god awful.
Oh, great.
People can hear me. I don't know if they can.
I don't.
I have a good one to throw right now.
Yeah.
Too.
Okay, so Sleepaway Camp. Then we can do.
I would grab Blood Diner, but we'd have to do Blood Feast first.
God damn it. What's another one I'm thinking of? It's like a house full of girls. What's it called?
Sounds like a lot of movies. Slumber Party Massacre.
Have we covered that? We haven't,
Sure,
right?
I'm wearing right now.
Oh, yeah. Well, let's do that one. Slumber Party Massacre. I don't think you guys can hear Caleb, and I'm sorry if I sound like I'm talking to myself right now, but Caleb's speaking to me while he's looking through his movies. And there's Slumber Party Massacre. We can do... I really like the older bad slasher movies.
I just realized we said we're finishing Basket Case, so this isn't for next week, but we'll figure this out for after.
Well, yeah.
Yes. Tell them what I just said right now, because no, I'm sure they can't hear me.
Okay, so we're finishing up Basket Case 2 and 3 over next week. And then we'll do all these movies like after.
We're just kind of giving you guys like a timeline.
A little timeline, a little idea of what we're going to be doing. But yeah. What you got over there, Caleb?
Everything.
Caleb has everything, he says.
I'm actually... These are... I think I left my stuff over there. No. So these are actually all movies that I want to cover either in the near future or at one point or another. Fuck.
You know what? I might have some at my mom's house, too.
So right here, first one on the roster, I have Tourist Trap.
Oh, that's a great movie.
We watched this for the 31 Days of Horror. I don't think you liked it as much as I
liked
did.
Blood Feast better.
Yeah, I really enjoyed Tourist Trap. We have Sleepaway Camp. Fucking incredible. Watch that for the first time this year. We have Madhouse, another one we watched for the 31 Days of Horror.
Mm-hmm.
It's Alive trilogy.
I did not know it was a trilogy.
Killer Babies. The third one is an island of killer babies.
I love it.
It's amazing. Intruder. I told you about this one. Bruce Campbell, Sam Raimi. Very good. Very fun. Humanoids from the Deep. I think this is going to be my vote. I told you about it very recently. This is a really cool steelbook I have for it, too, with a carnival on the back. This movie, I had no idea what it was. I was at FYE one night, and I was just looking at movies like I do sometimes. Like, I'll just rifle through some stuff, and if I don't find, like, movies like that I'm like, I know what this is and I want this, I will sometimes just grab some stuff, you know, that have cool covers, like some horror movies that look interesting. I grabbed this one because it was a steelbook for like $8 or $10. And then I was like, you know what? At the end, I didn't have many things that I wanted. So I was like, I'm going to get this. It turned out to be one of the greatest things in the fucking world. And I will defend this to the world and back. Okay, so this totally isn't like the original cover, but this is the It's Alive cover. So just since we talked about it so much this episode, I'll grab that right now. This is like closer to the original cover of It's Alive, where it's just the carriage.
Yeah.
And that's what
very, very ominous. Love it. Nice.
Yep. And that's what I noted like 5 times in this. I also have Attack of the Killer Donuts.
Solid.
And if we're going to talk about this, we could also put Attack of the Killer Tomatoes into the roster.
I'm down.
Deathbed, the bed that eats. I finally went around to this. I watched it 2 or 3 days ago. It's everything I hoped for and more.
Oh, great.
It was not a letdown.
Sounds promising.
It was not a letdown. It is it's what it sounds like. It's a deathbed. It fucking eats, dude.
Cool.
It fucking eats.
Are we doing votes or what?
We're going to do a pro and con, kind of like that pro and con we did earlier, where we're just like, we kind of weighed out the shark movies.
Okay, well,
we could pick like 2 or 3. You know what? Let's pick out a month of these. Let's pick out like maybe it'll be after the Shark Month, or maybe it'll be before the Shark Month. I don't know exactly when we'll do it. We'll see. We'll decide which one sounds the most fun to do in the near future.
This one, I've been wanting to see it, so I would really like to cover this one. Intruder.
Bruce Campbell, Sam
Yep.
Raimi.
And then
Bruce Campbell's not in it that much.
Sleepaway Camp, and then I'm down for It's Alive because I haven't watched that in its entirety.
Okay. We also have Tourist Trap, Madhouse here, Deathbed, Killer Tomatoes. I want to do Humanoids from the Deep.
Okay.
100%. That's not a question for me. This movie blew me the fuck away.
This one is without a doubt on there for me.
This was like Swamp Thing meets boobs.
That sounds great.
It was awesome. It was fucking incredible.
Oh Lord.
Deathbed was really cool. Attack of the Killer Donuts really cool. I probably want to do Attack of the Killer Tomatoes first though, and then visit this and see how it goes.
Yeah.
Sleepaway Camp, I'm pretty fucking down because it's wacky. Tourist Trap, I really want to do, but I'm gonna put Madhouse as one of my votes above those two.
You want to do that above Humanoids from the Deep?
No, Humanoids is my top pick.
Okay.
Madhouse is gonna be my second. And then I'm gonna go. Intruder's awesome too. Fuck. And then I'm gonna go Tourist Trap.
Really?
Because I know that I will want to come back to Sleepaway Camp later, and I'll want to come back to this too. But I really enjoy Tourist Trap.
So
those are my 4 picks. Give me your 1 through 4.
It's not as eventful as Sleepaway Camp.
I think you're wrong. I think it's more eventful, but I think the payoff in Sleepaway Camp is awesome. Sleepaway Camp is not that eventful throughout the movie. Like it kind of is, but like there's kills, but it's just a lot of
Tourist Trap
like.
is really not eventful either.
There's a lot going on, dude. There's mannequins
Kind of.
and there's moving mannequins and shit, and the practical effects are really cool.
Yeah, I know, but it's just like I don't know.
It has like Texas Chainsaw vibes and like fucking Dolls vibes all at the same time, like House of Wax. I really enjoy it.
You know, I don't think I have 4. I think I just really want to do Intruder and Sleepaway Camp.
So what's your number 1?
Intruder.
That's the one you want to do the most? And Sleepaway Camp is 2?
Yeah.
What would be the third one you want to do the most? So we can weigh this down and get down to this.
Probably Deathbed.
Deathbed?
But you described it very well.
Deathbed's number 3?
Sounds
okay.
promising.
What's your number 4?
Humanoids from the Deep, probably.
Humanoids? Okay, well,
Yeah.
I wasn't going to go back on that either way, so we're going to go ahead and say Intruder and Humanoids.
For sure.
Intruder and Humanoids, these are both going to happen.
They are happening.
In a month. In the month that happens. I guess we'll have to see. If there's 5 movies, we might have to add one more. Let's see. If we do this next month, there's 4 Mondays in next month. There's 5 Mondays in March. There's 4 in April. So we could do Shark Month next month. And then we could just go through this pile in March. So let's do 5.
Okay.
So we'll do we'll do Intruder first, since we both really want to do that one. And then we'll do Humanoids from the Deep. This will be the order of the month too. Fuck it.
Okay.
And then we will do, what was your next one on the list? Deathbed?
Sleepaway Camp was my number 2.
Sleepaway Camp was your number 2? Let's do that next then, because I'm down for that too.
Okay.
And then we have Madhouse, Tourist Trap, It's Alive, and Deathbed still on the roster. What would you want to do next? And I'll give you my opinion on it.
I've seen Madhouse. I've never seen Deathbed.
Which was amazing.
I'd say Madhouse.
Very down for that.
Okay.
Last one.
It's either...
My vote's going to be Tourist Trap.
All right.
If it's down to these.
Fuck it.
No argument?
No argument. Let's do it.
I'm kind of mad about Deathbed not being in here now, though. now I'm kind of upset because I've wanted to do that for a while.
Well, why don't we just go into the first week of the next month then?
What do you mean?
Like, we can still do Deathbed. It doesn't have to be all within a month.
No, it's okay. We'll get around to that.
Okay.
I think this is a solid
lineup.
This is a solid month of movies. Intruder, Humanoid, Sleepaway Camp, Madhouse, Tourist Trap. This is going to be a fun month.
I'm super excited for Intruder, dude.
This is going to be a really fun month, actually.
I'm excited.
I'm stoked for this. So next month, what order are we going to do the shark movies in? Because I guess if they're watching a video, they're probably fine with seeing all of this conversation. So we got Jaws. We should end with Jaws.
End with Jaws, for sure.
That's the end, just to compare it to all the other shit that's, spawned from Jaws.
Let's do Jersey Shore first.
Jersey Shore first, just to get that out.
Yeah.
See how it is. We have to see. I am curious about that.
Okay.
And then we had Shark Exorcism. What was the other one?
Did I say the Arkansas?
It was the one you picked. I don't know.
Ah, shit, what did
I
we
said no to
say?
Sand Shark, so I think it was the prison
It
one?
might have been the prison one. Shark and Saw prison.
Or was it Sharktopus? No, I think it was a prison.
Yeah, it was
You
the
picked the
prison. I
prison.
didn't say. I said no to Sharktopus.
If we fucked up right now and she didn't say the prison earlier, then
Don't
fuck
touch
it.
me.
Now we're going into the prison. So
Eh,
let's do
Same difference.
So let's do Jersey Shore. No, wait. Yeah, Jersey Shore, Shark Prison, something that neither of us have ever seen, and then Shark Exorcist because I've seen that and you haven't seen it and it's terrible. It's probably good. I'm already making my guess right now. I think it's the worst out of the three.
Oh,
And
God,
that's saying a
I'm
lot.
pretty sure Jersey Shore is
No,
gonna be worse.
I feel like the prison one's gonna be the worst actually.
We'll
Shark
see.
Exorcist has some good parts. That's my guess. And then we'll finish on Jaws since that's a good one.
Okay.
And next month after that, we'll do this. This is the first time we've ever lined up stuff this far
Yeah,
ahead.
we usually just do whatever the fuck we want.
I think this might be fun.
Yeah, it'll be fun.
This might be fun. And you can kind of like catch up on movies if you don't want to watch them all at once or something, maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Definitely. I'll try and letterbox them too.
Cool.
Ow.
So we have the next 2 months figured out.
Sweet. Solid planning.
It's going to be pretty fun. And over the next couple months, since we did just start doing this video podcast, I kind of want to start like messing with this a little more and trying it a little more. So we might cancel some True Crime Thursdays. And I want to try to do a thing where me and you, like you come over and we watch a movie together. Like we do the intro for an episode.
Mm-hmm.
And then like we watch the movie and then we try to talk about it right after, like without notes, just like have a discussion about it.
Yeah.
I want to see how it works, and like it'll probably be
I'm
a
actually-
shorter episode.
I'm actually super down for that.
I want to try that. It might not work because we've tried that a couple times and it's gone terribly.
Have we?
We did it on like a Patreon episode, like with Tales. But I don't know. I feel like if we go into it with the mindset of we're not doing notes and we're just watching it and then we're
Yeah.
going to discuss it, I feel like it'll work and it'll be like fresh in our minds. But I want to do it with movies. I only want to do it with movies we've never seen.
Oh, okay. That's going to be
So we
a hard
have-
one. We've both seen a lot of fucking movies.
So we have something fresh to talk about,
Mhm.
like something just like go right off.
Yeah.
And you know what? If we do that, like for one of the True Crime Thursdays, like next month, maybe we could even do like we could do Deathbed. Oh wait, no, I watched it.
Fucked up. But
Doesn't work. We'll figure it out.
I have a whole box of movies of like half of them that I haven't seen at my
Frogs?
mom's house. Yeah, I haven't seen Frogs.
It was like playing in the background once, but I can't say I've seen it. I just saw like frogs at one point,
Yeah.
and that's the title. So I think that doesn't count. So I think that's pretty much the end of this, right?
That's it. Yeah.
We just figured out 2 months worth of shit. This is our first video podcast. So if you guys stuck around this long, thank you.
Congratulations and thank you.
Thank
'Cause we
you, thank
suck.
you. And if you want to go back and listen to the audio part of this and you start out with a video, you can listen to that anywhere. If you've never seen our podcast and this is your first time and you're just finding us on YouTube, find us anywhere.
Thank you for coming.
Thank you for watching. Thank you for listening. Tell a friend. Thank you so much. I'm Caleb,
I'm Bree.
and this is Horror Soup with the same outro again for you guys.
Bye.